here we go. For real this time. We will make the clink sound with our mouths. Ready? Clink.
Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns.
Very good. I'm in the middle. In the middle.
Unicorns.
In the middle.
Oh, the girlie know my guy.
Rub their eyes.
Girlie know my guy.
I'm in the middle. In the middle.
Unicorns.
In the middle.
Unicorns.
Time for cake. Time to deliver the cookies.
So I bought one.
Time
Now you best prefer.
when the dance. Time to deliver the cookies. Kick back.
Meet at his mom's.
Time.
Does it?
Hit up. There we go. You got it big pull.
Oh, that.
Oh, you got it big pulling.
I recorded message.
You got it big pull.
A clip.
Oh, you got it big pulling.
I recorded.
No, it big pull.
Like sleeping. Oh, what that?
Oh, you got it big pulling.
Like sleeping.
Come on. No, got it big pull.
Like sleeping. Annoying.
Oh, you got it big pulling. Pulling.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. Pause for effect.
Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns, I love them. Unicorns, I love them.
Very good. I'm in the middle.
Unicorns, I love them.
In the middle. The middle. In the middle.
Unicorns, unicorns.
Okay.
The girlie know my guy.
Can't you see up their eyes?
The girlie know my guy.
Can't you see up their eyes?
Does this count as annoying?
Time to deliver the cookies.
So I bought one.
Time
Now you best prefer.
when the dance. Time to deliver the cookies. Kick back.
Meet at his mom's.
Time
Does it?
hit up. There we go. Keep clinking. You got it big pull.
Oh, that.
Oh, you got it big pulling.
I recorded message.
You got it big pull.
A clip.
Oh, you got it big pulling.
I recorded.
No, big pull.
Like sleeping. Oh, what that?
Oh, you got it big pulling.
Like sleeping.
Come on. No, got it big pull.
Like sleeping. Annoying.
Oh, you got it big pulling. Wow, that was something else.
Just one more.
No.
Hi guys. Hello. I can't catch a break. I can't. But I hope that you all are doing all right. Hello. Hi. I saw Lappy, Sam, and Barley. Hello. I hope that you all are doing well. I am
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Dewey. Hello.
I can't see the end of the horizon.
I can't either.
Hatsune Miku!
I can't either. But I hope that you all are doing better than me, because I don't know what's going on. It was like all day I have been sick, and I've been a little better now, like for the past couple of hours. I want to say since like 4:30. I haven't been throwing up, but I don't know. I'm not feeling nauseous right now, but it's like I wasn't feeling nauseous at all yesterday. I felt pretty good yesterday, and then all of a sudden this morning my stomach was like, you are going to throw up bile. I was like, okay. Because I had literally nothing in my stomach. It was awful. So I took today off work and just slept a good chunk of the day when I wasn't getting sick. This sucks, man. It sucks. I don't know why I've been getting more sick lately. I'm gonna bring it up to my doctor tomorrow. I'm gonna be taking a half day tomorrow if I'm feeling well enough to go to work, which I kind of want to, but yeah, I'm turning down the music just for a quick second. It's just, I don't know. I'm tired. I'm tired all the time. I'm fatigued from being sick. I'm like hunched over the desk right now like a fucking shrimp because, you know, it's like after you get sick, it just wears your body down and you're just hunched over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's me. But I don't know, at the same time, now that I'm feeling better, I don't want to just lay around. I want to do something. So unfortunately, I'm not feeling the greatest, so I don't know how good the stream quality is gonna be today, but I do feel like drawing today, so we'll go with that. I'm so I'm so tired of being sick all the time. It's so frustrating. But yeah, I don't know what's going on, but we'll see what happens. But yeah. But I hope that you all are doing well. I hope that your Friday eves are going a lot better than me. I hope that you guys are in good health and all of that. I hope that you guys are doing well and having a good day leading almost into the weekend. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. I had to try mostly lurking. Yeah, feel free to lurk, Sam. It's probably gonna be, I don't know how long the stream's gonna be today. It depends on how worn out I am, as well as if I feel sick at all, which I will let you guys know. If I'm like feeling really, really sick to the point where I think I might, you know, be sick, I will mute the stream, so don't worry about it. It'll be fine. But I'm not feeling nauseous right now. I've managed to get like a little bit of food down. Not much, and I've had some bread and stuff like that, which helps me a little bit, at the very least, and so now I've just got some, I don't have any Gatorade, so all I have is water, so I've been taking sips of that, so we'll see how long the stream goes, but it might not be long, because I do want to make sure I can get a good night's sleep as well, but man, I just really did not want to be in bed after I started feeling a little better. I know I should be, but it's like I've been in bed all day. I hope the sick leaves you alone because it's been doing too much. And it really does need to take a hike, Sam. I don't know what's been going on lately. Drawing is good because your brain will focus on drawing instead of feeling bad. That's what I'm thinking. Excuse me. That's what I'm hoping. So we'll see. I'm gonna take a swig of water here real quick. Hi, Darcy. Hello. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on. I wish I knew. But hopefully talking with the doctor tomorrow, we can get a game plan. I'll bring up how sick I've been getting recently and how it's really starting to affect. It's gotten to the point where one of my supervisors asked if I wanted to go on FMLA, so it's like, oh shit, that's not a good sign. So, and I don't like feeling like this. But we'll see how well it goes. yeah. We'll see. But again, I hope that you all are doing well. But if the energy is really, really slow today, I apologize. And who knows how long it's actually gonna be. So, yeah, I hope that you all are doing well. So I think we'll just get into it. I have my glasses on, and I'm going to, I figured I could keep my glasses on since I always have that face tracking anyway. And, you know, it's just, ugh, I feel awful. But we'll see how much I can get done. So I did end up finishing the thing. Thank you for the head pets, Darcy. I appreciate it. I did end up finishing the drawing that we did yesterday. I ended up finishing the final touches of the line art. Turns out I didn't really have that much to do, so I figured I could at least show you guys that. And here, I can show you real quick. I did end up finishing it, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna need the stabilizer on heavily today. My hand's a little bit shaky. So, give me a second. Sorry, I'm checking a couple things. Sorry. Sorry, I was just checking a couple things. Okay, so I finished Jareth, and I added a few extra details. Like, so someone mentioned like a dark pink burgundy-esque color for the book, but I thought that it clashed with Jareth's hair a little too much, so I thought having the yellow book that someone else mentioned worked a little better, but I did add a little bit of the pinkish burgundy to the actual book itself. So I have that. I finished up the line art. In terms of, I finished up the separating the lines and everything. I ended up going with the lighter color for the separation lines on Jareth's outfit to try and keep the colors as minimalist as I can. So I'm really happy with how Jareth turned out, and hoping I can at least get a few more done. I got the glass color in. I feel like it's gonna be different. I feel like it's gonna be a little different each time, because I keep forgetting to add a color reference, an opaque color reference and transparency for Jareth's color palette with the glasses and the magnifying glass. So it's a little more on the blue side, I think, but it's fine. So now that we're done with Jareth, the next character that I want to work on is Matrix. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to pull out the actual photo from this and then expand it a little bit, so that way we can actually kind of make it work a little better. Boop. So then we can minimize that. Chat, I'm gonna flashbang ya. Sorry. Hold on. There we go. I didn't want to actually flashbang ya. That'd be terrible. I need to see just how much I need to expand it. But alright. But yeah, we're going to be drawing Matrix today, which, as you guys know, is Felix's character. Here is the height comparison one, that the reference that I drew up earlier that I'm going to use as like the reference to do the coloring, and I'll get the veins in there eventually and such. But yeah, so Matrix is an interesting one. You know what's really funny about Matrix and Jareth was that initially Felix and I made these characters, and we kept making these comparisons between the two in terms of story or characters that they have to deal with and stuff like that, backstory purposes. And originally we were like, well, we can't have these two in separate campaigns. They need to be in the same campaign. And they have yet to really get to know each other yet. And we've had God knows how many sessions. Okay, not that many sessions. We've had about 4 sessions. And like we were gonna be like, oh, we can't play these characters until they're both in this together. And then when they're both in it together, they barely have spoken a word to each. I mean, they've spoken a word to one another, but it's the vampire plot has accidentally taken up too much of Jareth and Davin's time, and then Matrix's handle is dealing with hold on. And then Matrix is dealing more with Jerome the Gnome down here. So we've been bonding with completely different characters. So, but it actually kind of, it fits a little bit. It's really funny. Oh, sorry. Also, yeah, I forgot I drew this too, which was like well before, but this is the group that I started practicing that lineless art style with. So, yeah, I got the references here, the height chart, everything. So, the lineless art looks really well. Looks really good. Fun. And you did some shading and highlighting. I did. I try to make it as minimal as I can. And I fixed the error on Jareth's magnifying glass. On the actual one. So this is the reference. This is the Matrix reference we're using. And yeah, I'd say let's get started. So I already got the... Sorry. I got a headache. It's like a stinging pain, like right at the temples. Hold on. I already got Matrix's group layer set up, so all I have to do is just add layers within it and everything. So I think it's about time that we actually get started here. So, okay. Excuse me. God, the acid reflex is threatening to make me sick again, I swear. It really is. It's just there. It's like, no, don't be there. Excuse me, I had to get some water. Okay, so I'm just gonna get started on some of the line art. I think I'm gonna try and keep the line art that I did the last time. So this is my eraser, and then my pen. I'm using a different pen off screen here. There we go. And then hello. Oh my god. I don't know why it does that. Take off the pressure, and that should be fine. Sucks to hear. Even Tums or whatever is not doing anything. Tums made it worse, believe it or not. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. Oh, also, by the way, the music that I used from last stream caused it to be blocked in a couple territories. I'm in the process of fixing that, so if you're not seeing the VOD on YouTube of yesterday's stream, don't worry, it'll be up soon. But I apologize. So that's why I'm using my default chill music playlist, because I'm guaranteed to not have it blocked in a couple territories. And no, it was not the Ménage à Trois song that blocked it. Thankfully, that's still unmuted. But I was like, what are the fucking chances? Did I really use a 10 for that? Oh my god, hold on. That seems huge. Hold on. I guess I did use a 10. I guess I did. That just seems really big all of a sudden. Whatever. Tums is a liar. Yeah, lawsuit. Yeah, I don't know. Tums made... I remember one time I had food poisoning, but my body was like refusing to get sick. This was like when I was a teenager. And I remember it wasn't until I finally took Tums that I finally was able to get sick. So it was like, oh my god, what is happening? Sponge Violet Everpants? Hello, I love the name. How are you doing? I have to apologize. I have been throwing up all day. I've been good for the past couple of hours, but if I seem a little low energy, I apologize ahead of time. Like, the energy is not there like it was yesterday, so just as a heads up, I apologize. But how are you doing? I hope you're well. Thank you so much for stopping by. Found you in my... you found me in the recommended? Oh, that's exciting that people are finally seeing me in their recommended. That's crazy, actually. Just chilling and existing. Bro, I feel that. I'm seeing my doctor tomorrow in terms of, like, what's happening. So we're hopefully gonna figure out some stuff tomorrow. And then I'll have to take a half day of work, because originally the plan was that maybe I could take a full day off of work. Ooh, that's weird. But unfortunately, I ended up having to take a day off today because I just started getting really sick in the morning, and so I ended up sleeping all day. But now that I haven't been sick for the past couple of hours, I need to get out of bed, man. It's awful. But yeah, we do a variety of stuff here. It's been a hot minute since I've done an art stream, so I did one yesterday, the first in like a month and a half. The only reason was because for the month of October we focused more on spooky games and such, and so now that we're in November, I just wanted to draw a little bit. So I'm trying to practice dynamic poses. So I'm drawing D&D characters from a campaign I'm in, all of the player characters sitting as if they were doing a long rest. This is my character, Jareth, who is an osteomancer wizard, and I'm really excited to lean more into the osteomancy stuff. And so now we are currently drawing my friend's character in it, whose name is Matrix. I have a line. I can actually just show you the reference sheet that I've made for ourselves. So I'm currently drawing Matrix, but we have Matrix the Earth Genasi, based off of a Matrix opal, and then we have Davin, who is a drow vampire. There's Jareth, my osteomancer wizard, high elf wizard, also barbarian paladin wizard, and then we have Jerome the gnome, who is our... I keep wanting to say artificer. It's not artificer, it's apothecary gnome. And then we have Sharster, who is our rogue, our halfling rogue. So I need to finish the drawings of these two still, but yeah, it's to help me practice some dynamic poses. So I combined two of my fave shows ever. Oh, nice. Oh my god, someone changed my colors. Oops, I didn't even notice. My bad. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, chat has the ability to change the model colors and even the model type of my model, because this is my 2.0. I have a 1.0, but still can't believe we're already on the second last month of the year. I know! I'm upset by that. Where did October go? Where did November go? Like, October felt way long, and then November was just bye. Alright, I'm naming some stuff off screen here. But yeah, we're just drawing. And if you have any questions about any of the drawings or anything D&D or the utensils I'm using or stuff like that, please feel free to ask. I am more than happy to talk about it, but if there are just bouts of me not saying much, that's just me trying to not be sick again, I think. But yeah, the energy is a bit low today. Or if you have any questions about the music too. Oh, I wonder if I can just copy and paste the ear. Going to an anime con this past summer. Nice, nice. I only went to one, but I did a handful of stuff this year I'm actually really happy about. You know what? I think I might just copy and paste the ear. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm a little lazy. Nah. I don't know too much. Unfortunately, I've just been rather sick for a good chunk of the year. And so now the doctors are thinking I have this thing called gastric heterotopia, which is, it's so weird on how to describe it. It's like part of your stomach lining grows outside of your stomach and potentially onto some of your intestines. So they think I have that. And unfortunately, it seems like I might be showing symptoms, which has, I think, been making me sick. But hey, at least it's not a medical mystery, and at least we kind of know it, so we can make a path to actually get it to, you know, recovery. A path to recovery. That's the word I'm looking for. I accidentally merged two things together in my bed. I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Oh no. But yeah, we just do a handful of stuff here. We're currently playing like Vampire the Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, now that game came out. We've been playing like a bunch of games here too. I play a variety of games. I have a big variety. Anything that catches my eye, I'll be willing to play. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. I'm gonna work on making the face. Okay, let's see. Honestly, at this point, I'm okay with 2025 ending now. I'm okay with, like, the next couple of years ending now. I am tired. Yeah, 2025 was a bit of a wonky year. Heavy. God, I haven't cosplayed in a hot minute. I don't feel comfortable cosplaying anymore. I feel like I need to lose a little weight before I feel comfortable again. I was cat sitting for a friend who went to a con. As payment, I got an Umbreon Pokeball. That's so cute! I really hope for you too. Maybe you'll finally get better. I fucking hope so. I feel icky. I don't like feeling icky. But what are you gonna do? all I can do is really be optimistic for the time being until we kind of know a game plan. Which in due time will happen. I believe. I believe. Okay, I like that. Yay! And he's got very round eyebrows. Do I want to copy the eyebrow? Maybe, because I'm feeling a little lazy today. Also, his face is pretty symmetrical in this.
I saw a banner on the overpass. It got the message on the lower half. Now that the end is here at last. Polly shrugged and hit the gas. It's a long drive back to you. The kind that always takes a day or two. I didn't know a love like that could do. I need you in my life to make it through. I'll see you soon.
I haven't listened to this song in a hot minute. I kind of miss it. Yeah, he's got like no shading around the eyes. Okay.
Holding on about as long as I can. In a landscape I don't understand. For a long while inside of a van, where I miss you days on end. 'Cause it's a long drive back to you. The kind that always takes a day or two. I didn't know a love like that could do. I need you in my life to make it through. Oh, 'cause it's a long drive back to you. The kind that always takes a day or two. I didn't know a love like that could do. I need you in my life to make it through. I'll see you soon.
What is it? Unless you're a mecha dweeb, you've never heard of her. Nami from Full Metal Panic. I feel like I remember Full Metal Panic. I wasn't the biggest fan of mecha anime, but ooh, sorry about that. I wasn't a big fan of mecha anime, but that name sounds really familiar. The only mecha anime I was really ever a big fan of, and it was really only it played a huge part, but I don't know, the only mecha anime I was a really big fan of was The Big O, but Panic. I swear I've heard this name before. Oh, yeah, I've seen this character. Okay, I've seen this character. This is a cute character. Oh my gosh. That's really exciting. I hope you had a lot of fun cosplaying Nami. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't recall watching it, but I feel like I had a friend who was really big into this, and I do remember the character. It's just I couldn't compare. I couldn't think the name just wasn't matching with the face for some reason. But yeah, no. I have seen this character before. Heck yeah. I eventually found out I'm less of a mecha fan and more so a Gundam fanboy. That's fair. That's fair. What is it? At some point, if I ever wanted to cosplay a character from like any older, from an older anime, I'd really like to cosplay Dorothy at one point from the Big O. I feel like she'd be a lot of fun to cosplay as. Also because I like the simplistic black dress she's got. But if you look her up on your own time, you can see how minimalistic her getup is. No, I just Googled it. Yeah, no. I like simplistic styles though, but that's just me drawing a lot of cartoony simplistic styles. But you know, I am here for it because hey, that means you can that means you can maintain the cosplay a little better. I think I'm just getting a little tired of too many intricate stuff. Too many intricate cosplays. I can't do it. I can't. I do way too much at cons outside of, you know, cosplay related things that sometimes the cosplay related things get in the way and I'm just like, oh man. Do I really want to put that there? Yeah, I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna make this part of the face. Matrix is such an interesting character design because it's like he just has an extra layer of a rock skin. But for the most part, he's got human features. That's why his scars are flesh colored. It's like an onion, but the top layer's stone while the bottom layer's like fleshy. That's an awful comparison, but that's all I could think of at the moment. Do I have the face underneath the head? I should do that. Oh no! Uh-oh, I'm putting them on the eyes layer. Oops. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Hold on. Hold on. I was putting them on the eyes layer. My bad. Okay, now they're on the face layer. Wow. That would have been bad. Oops. Okay, and I'll erase what I don't need later. I like her messy ponytail and her necklace. Also like her outfit, pure tough girl. No, the outfit, while simplistic, it really shows off the tough girl character for sure. I get it. Yeah, sometimes I like the more simplistic dresses that I see every now and then, but I don't really think I look good in dresses anymore. So, I like maxi skirts in terms of fashion, but outside of cosplay, I don't think I look that great in dresses. Something's off. I think in terms of, what's the word I'm looking for? In terms of like the most intense cosplay I've ever done, I want to say, I was a Toho character, Shiki, I think it's Aiki is how you pronounce her name, Shiki, A-E-I-K-I, Aiki, if I remember correctly, if that's how you pronounce it. I remember cosplaying her from Toho because I really liked her character. And that my friend was into she dressed up as princesses for birthday parties, and so she really knew how to bobby pin hats to wigs like really well, and so she was able to basically glue the head to the hat to the wig because she's got a really intricate hat. And it did not fall off once. I was like, girl, how did you do that? She's like, I got this. And then she does cosplay a little more professionally than what I could ever do. So... I don't like that. Something's off about that. But I like making character designs, but in terms of cosplay, I haven't done much cosplay anymore. Also because I've been really wanting to go back to Renfests, but I didn't go to Ren Fair this year. Mostly because I've been busy with other stuff and I've been sick. I wonder if I should use a smaller pen size. I don't like how this is looking. Ah. The Giga Chet cargo pants. She's quite literally my equivalent of bare-chested muscular firefighters you'd see on characters or posters. I see what you mean. I like the way that was worded. Cosplayers are a crazy talented bunch too. Hey dude, hello, how are you doing? The low energy is here, but I'm still streaming, but I hope that you're doing well. But yeah, no, cosplayers, even if it's like simple or super complex or anything like that, cosplayers deserve a heck of a lot of respect being able to bring characters to life. Excuse me. At some point, I really do want to cosplay a Twisted Wonderland character at some point. I think it'd be really fun to cosplay as Rook. And because I've been getting better at archery too, which has been making me very happy. No, I did not. I swear I did not learn archery because I happen to like archer characters. I swear that was not the reason, but I've been doing a lot better now that my coach has been helping me out with a couple tips and tricks. And I've been doing a lot better. Wait a second. I forgot. Oh shit. But you know, bonus points for being able to be an archer character.
But alas,
I'll
I
hydrate
am
in a second.
dehydration, so I must consume drink.
I'll hydrate in a second. Give me a second. I'm in the zone. I actually do want to try and make progress today in terms of all of this. I feel like I need to make some progress, or else getting out of bed is just gonna feel like a waste of time today. Oh, that's how bad it's been. Okay, that should work. And that's the hair. And then I need the head and the face. We'll keep the eyebrows. Okay. head is done. Gonna save real quick. Another streamer who searched up. Oh, he pointed out how. Yeah, no, she looked. I got what you mean. I get what you mean. Sponge Violet. Do you want to be called Sponge Violet or Everpants? Does it matter, or do you like, or what do you want to be called for short? Let me know so I can shorten it. But I got what you mean. But oh my gosh, guys, also speaking of which, I know I had mentioned I wanted to cosplay a Twisted Wonderland character at some point. The anime has been super fun to watch. We're in episode 4 right now, and they're starting to show off the professors. So I get to see who voices the professors and everything, and that's been very fun. The anime has been very good so far. I've been heckin' enjoying it in both the English dub and the Japanese dub. So like I think you could probably watch either and still get the same experience. They've been doing really well. Okay, I feel like I gotta make the armor separate from the body. I'm gonna have to look up your Appel art. Oh my gosh, yes. Dude, the English dub of Appel is so stupid. He does such a good job, but they gave him such like a... I think the equivalent to like how Appel speaks in his native accent is... In Japanese, I don't know what would be the equivalent in Japanese, but how they do it in the dub is very heavy southern accent, which I think is really funny because it's not in a, it's like it's heavy, but it's not to the point where it's like you can still hear what he's saying, but it's like you catch glimpses of it and you're just like, ha, that's really funny. I think all the dub guys have been doing a really good job. And yeah, I've been hella enjoying it. Sponge Violet or Violet. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Like most other malls in the US and stuff. Oh yeah. No, I get it. I gotcha. What was I trying to say in terms of the anime? But yeah, no, the anime has been very fun. I know we need to do more Twisted Wonderland related stuff on stream. Cause you guys do seem interested in it. What would you guys think of Twisted Wonderland streams? Just out of sheer curiosity, what would you guys think of Twisted Wonderland streams? Like, I've already done the story, but you can go back and redo the story, the rhythm game parts of it, the fighting in it, in story. It's just, I would actually have built characters, so in terms of doing the battle parts, those would be easy, but it would be like, would you guys like to do something like that? And then we can also go into events, because the events are all archived as well. So there are the events. I could show you like the features, the guest rooms, all the cards that I have, because I may have one too many. Like the game, I wouldn't mind, because I'm curious, because I know how I like Appel. I feel like you'd like Appel in this one. I feel like Appel goes through a fun arc in the and Appel also one of the events you go to Appel's hometown, and it's really fun. It's pretty cute. It's like visual novel style, where the main story is all voice acted, but the side events and stuff like that aren't. So you guys will have to witness me like amateur voice acting hour, but that'd be really fun. At least the food court is great for someone like me who has a fast metabolism. I wish I had a fast metabolism. I used to when I was in high school, but that is gone. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna try and get like the main outlines of things. Oh my god, Matrix is so covered in fluff. It's really hard to kind of remember where I need stuff to be. But yeah, in terms of Twisted Wonderland, yeah, would you guys be interested in wanting Twisted Wonderland streams? We could do the main chapters, and then maybe take a break from the main chapters to do any events and stuff like that, so you guys could learn the characters and such. It would mostly only be the visual novel side of things, because I've already done them. They're all archived, basically. But it would be fun to see, I think. I could show you the Halloween events that have been happening, because those are quite fun. I feel like you guys would love those. Oh, and I forgot to mention on Twisted Wonderland, some of the cards also have their own independent stories too. The birthday ones are all voice acted. Unfortunately, those are on a if I own them by basis kind of thing. So I have a lot of Rook, for example, but not a lot of like the Diasomnia characters, which I feel really bad that I don't have enough of them. Or Ignahide characters like Ortho and Idia. But I think that'd be fun to be able to kind of learn more about the characters that way too. How the hell did I get that first try? Jeez Louise. I impress myself sometimes. Let me see. I'd be interested in checking it out. Oh, yay! I would love to do that. This sounds like Nier Automata music. This one? Oh, this is ZZZ. I need to get back into ZZZ. Yeah, I need to get back into ZZZ. I enjoyed it, but I kind of just stopped playing because I was getting out of the gacha mentality a little bit. The only gacha I'm still really heavily involved in is Twisted Wonderland. And even then, that I tend to have some... Okay, it's a 50-50, depending. Vil hates me in Twisted Wonderland in terms of... Cause we share the same birthday, so I feel obligated... Because it's so rare for any character to have my birthday, April 9. So, I don't know, I try to... What was I just about to say? So, unfortunately, he's very stubborn in coming home when I try to pull for his birthday banners, but it's pretty chill everywhere else. There was a new one where Sebek from Diasomnia had an SSR card for the Jack Skellington event that was going on, for the Halloween event that he had his SSR card in, and he took forever to come home, but when he did, I got him twice. So it was like, yes. So I was like, you costed me 100 pulls, but you came home in the same 10 pulls. So I'm like, okay, thank you. The gacha started to kill ZZZ for me, sadly. That and the removal of TV mode. I felt like the game was moving from what made me like it. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like maybe if they had shortened the TV segments instead of getting rid of them entirely, I'd agree. Sometimes they just went on a bit too long for me in certain sections, so I was okay with I think I just wanted to do more of the fighting. And I wasn't getting that with the TV, but I did enjoy the TV segments, but I can see why some people would be disappointed. I feel like if they just shortened the length of them to balance it out a little better. But yeah. Besides that, most of the remaining stores are local non-national chain apparel stores. Not that exciting for a girl like me who wears the same type of outfit every day. Gotcha. I'm sorry, Violet. I didn't even read your last message. I'm a bit loopy because I've been a little sick today. I apologize. I've been a lot sick today. Oh man, I was throwing up an empty stomach, so it was not fun. Sorry, I know you're busy with art and trying not to get sick. So you can only keep up. No, don't apologize. It's just I also like to try and keep the chat in my rules. I think it's in my rules. I also like to try and keep the topic on similar things that we're trying to talk about on stream. So that way there's not too much of a disillusion, especially when we play games. Art's a little more free form because, you know, it's like an art stream or such. But if I'm talking about one thing and then I look over and it's something else, my mind needs to focus on the thing that I'm talking about first before going into another topic, or else my mind is gonna just go all over the place and I'm not gonna get any kind of a sentence done. So I think in like if you pop up in any future things, especially if we're playing games, I'm hoping to play like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 more Sunday. I would like to keep the topic as, you know, on par with the game as much as possible. If it's related to Vampire the Masquerade or anything like that, that's fine. But if it starts going too off topic, I try to push it back to when it needs to be, or else my mind's just gonna be everywhere and I'm not gonna get a full thought out is the problem. So you're fine. But yeah, it just, you know, for future stuff, if we can try to keep the conversations related to like what's currently on topic, so we're not flip-flopping topics a bit too much. That's all. So it's not like I'm trying to ignore anything on purpose. It's just me trying to keep the conversation similar to what I'm trying to get on it, you know. So the topics like Twisted Wonderland right now, that's what we're doing, because I'm trying to ask chat if they want to do things on stream that I'm related to that. You know what I mean.
You gotta let me
Ignis! Hello!
I'm a VIP!
You're a VIP for
Does
sure.
that stand for very inebriated pianist?
Absolutely, it means that. Hello, Ignis. Thank you so much for the 24 months. That's 2 years, Ignis. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for the 2 years. I hope that you're doing well. I am not today. I am not today. I have been throwing up an empty stomach all day today. I haven't been doing that for the past couple of hours, but it's been kind of nasty. But I've been trying to feel... I've been a little better. But yeah, we're talking about Twisted Wonderland right... Oh dear. We're talking about Twisted Wonderland for the moment. I'm trying to see if chat would like to see Twisted Wonderland related content on here outside of like art. Like actual streams of the game for the visual novel stuff, so you guys can get onto the story or stuff like that. I feel like some of you would really enjoy it. But speaking of Twist, did you start watching the anime? I did. I've been watching it both in the Japanese and the English dub, because honestly, the English dub has been pretty good. Other than maybe like some characters where maybe the cast could have like toned the pitch up or down or something like that for a handful of characters. Honestly, it hasn't really been that bad. It's been really fun. I'm still really happy that Matt Mercer voices Rook. But everyone's been doing a really good job. The voice of Floyd has been hilarious in the dub. And yeah, everyone's been doing good. The anime's been, like, the quality of the animation's been really good. So... how's the stomach feeling? It did bad. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you feel better soon. Thank you. Thank you. It's yeah, I'd feel bad for you guys that I'm feeling bad, but, you know, it's only a matter of time before we get better. And like I said, I'm seeing my doctor... Like I said, I'm seeing my doctor Friday, so... we should be good. Let's see. Hold on. Sorry, that was a text from... Sorry, that was a message from my doctor. I was kind of expecting that because I accidentally... You know how you can do the online stuff a little late? Or like check in online? Yeah, I did that a bit late, so I got that confirmation message finally. Hooray! You can only go so far about one topic before it gets tiring. Well, that's how I communicate on my streams. Those are my rules, so I would appreciate it if you respect them that way. That's just so how I can communicate properly and effectively for my own chat. That's all. So if you don't like it, that's fine. But that's how I prefer it, and I would prefer that we stick to the rules, okay? I've been very happy with the animation personally. It's so pretty. It has! It's been so pretty! It's been so pretty. I've been enjoying it so much. And yeah. Also about Twisted Wonderland, I'd feel down. Yay! Fantastic. We'll get into that. Yeah, so probably for the next streams we'll get into that for sure. Maybe we'll start doing Twisted Wonderland streams maybe into the new year. I think would be the best one. Yeah. Let's see here. Also, every time I see also every time I see Lily on screen, I scream. They made him so sexy. Darcy, I love how unreserved you are with your love of the characters. It's fantastic. No, they drew Lilia like fantastic in it. I'll have to find clips for it to show you guys here in a bit. But I'm trying to get at least a little art done here before doing any of that. Twist stream, let's go. Yeah, we could do like a whole stream where we do the chapter 1 and where we can do the chapter 1, do a few events that, because they automatically archive, so we can do the events and you guys can see the fun costumes, character card ones, but again, those are only restrictive to the ones that I own, so it's been very fun. I remember watching someone play Twisted Wonderland when it initially came out, but not gonna lie, I don't remember what happened on it. No, it's okay, Very, it's all good. I think some people, when it first initially comes out, there's just that inkling of, is it like an otome or a dating sim or something, and then when an actual plot story that relates to nothing otome related comes out, you're just kind of like, wait, what? Huh? They really did. Like, they all look good, but Lilia's... Can't say that there. Okay, Darcy, come on now. Oh boy. Yeah, I'll have to find... Let me see if I can find any clips. Oh, sorry, my mouse died. I'm all in for it because I want to see which character Lesh blushes over. It's not a dating sim! Honestly, all the characters have been so good on this. Oh my gosh. And... I mean, they have the little clips of like the ending skits I'm seeing on YouTube right now. So I mean, we could definitely watch something like that, but we'll have to see what happens. Sorry, I'm pure, I swear. Oh no. It doesn't need to be a dating sim to have good-looking characters. Yeah, no, you're right, you're right. Actually, it's really funny. One of the characters, it's Rook. Of course, it's always Rook. One of the characters, Rook, when it's your birthday, one of the characters pops up on your screen to wish you happy birthday. Kind of like when it's their birthday, it pops up. So Rook comes in and he's just like, "Oh, happy birthday! Oh, if there's anything that you want, tell me. I could get you a gift. My love is on the table." I'm just like, Rook. It's so stupid. I haven't screenshotted it. I was laughing so much about it. Well, there's the animation opening. There's always that. We can watch that later. But I want to get a little bit more drawing done in today.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, Fane. Hello. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I have been sick all day. But we're doing all right. Yeah, random stomach bug finally decided to say hello, and so I had to take today off. But I haven't been sick for like the past couple of hours, so I figured I might be okay to draw. And what was it? Yeah, and then unfortunately, yeah, so I don't know how long the stream is gonna be, but I'm feeling alright for now. But yeah, my stomach has been threatening a handful of times, not gonna lie. Let me see. Listen, I have nothing to defend. I have nothing to say to defend myself. You're right! Doing well, letting food simmer for a few minutes. I came to lurk while I cook. Yeah, feel free to lurk. All is well. We're just drawing. I'm drawing some D&D characters. I'm working on one of my friend's D&D characters sitting. His name is Matrix, and I finished mine with like this lineless art style. This is Jareth. So I think the goal is to maybe try and at least get the line art done, and then I'll kind of gauge how well I'm feeling after that. Because I might end stream a little early just so I can get to sleep and get some rest in, you know? So we'll see. But I'd die to be moved into a universe where Twist is actually an Otome game, not gonna lie. Oh man, well that's what the art is for. Oh no, allergies have been killing me. But I'd take allergies any day over a stomach bug. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you. It's, I don't know, I feel like I've been getting more sick lately. So I'm just hoping that when I see the doctor tomorrow, that we can finally get a game plan done in terms of stuff. Yeah. Okay. So I think that's enough talking about Twisted Wonderland for right now. I appreciate you guys allowing me to talk about it, because I feel like so far it's only been me and Darcy who have been like big fans of it, but I know that some of you have gotten interested in it because of the art that we've done of it. So I feel like we could definitely work with doing some stuff like that. But in terms of going outside of Twisted Wonderland, I'm trying to think what we do, what I haven't talked about yet. While I can still focus on this. It's been what? D&D's been quite fun lately. I know I'm hoping to get better soon because I'm pretty sure we have D&D. I'm pretty sure we have D&D tomorrow. And I'm hoping I'm better for that, as well as like D&D this Saturday. And that's with this group that I'm drawing right now too. So yes. So with Matrix, Jareth, Davin, Jerome, Sharster, they're all gonna be on the Saturday one. And it's been a hot minute since we've done a session with that one, so I'm excited to see where it goes from there. Because I think the first thing our DM's gonna have us do is Jareth is gonna confront Davin about his vampirism. But Davin thinks that Jareth is trying to hit on him, so it's like, this is gonna be an interesting situation. It's so funny. The amount of Twilight memes that have been happening between Davin and Jareth in our group has been hilarious. 'Tis the flu cold season, so lots of stuff floating out there. And it sucks, because I got my flu shot too. Now I can finally drag people into it. Yes. I'm still getting over my cold, still got a persistent cough and mild chest congestion. I've got throwing up with an empty stomach. I would take a cold any day. But, I want to make the leg a little thicker here. But, yeah, I'm excited to see where our D&D session goes. What are we doing in our other campaign? Our last, the campaign that we do on Friday involves my changeling. I know I've brought up the changeling here before. And we got a new character on our, like a new player joined, and so now we have a new character on our team. And so I'm trying to remember what we're doing exactly, but involves, I think we're trying to leave because the character that my changeling has been impersonating got accused of doing stuff. And so then I was trying to make it look like the Marquis had gotten killed, because apparently I still had his remains, and so then the things were found, but unfortunately there's a chance that it might, even though I was trying to frame a house in the city, it seems like there's some problems. So now I'm like my changeling freely, but then at the same time it's like we're trying to get out of this city. It's like we're done. No trial. We're done. And so, yeah, there's another house that one of the characters has been involved in, who is a part of, I should say. That's a better term. And they're trying to take over the city. We're just like, man, we're done with this. Have you ever considered doing a one-shot D&D campaign on stream? It would be fun, but I'm not sure who to include in it. I'm not sure who to include in it, but I think it would be a lot of fun. I would love to do something like that. Ooh, that's a nice one. It reminds me, I need to see if my old D&D group wants to finish a campaign we started like 2 years ago. I know, we're almost done with a campaign that I'm involved in, and it's been like 5 years in the making. Hold on, I gotta merge some layers together. Hold on, hold the phone. You know, I have been thinking of a D&D campaign, like a Monster of the Week kind of campaign, where I've always had, it could be the nostalgia talking about this, but I've always had a love for those cartoons where it's like a group or a person gain secret powers and then they have to manage saving the world while also disguising their identity and stuff like that. I've always loved stories like that for some reason. So I feel like it'd be really fun to have a Monster of the Week campaign like that, where it takes place in a human world, so you have a human version of your character, but then each player receives some kind of magic item or something that turns them into their D&D character, and then they are like that while they're fighting the enemies and such. They'd still be able to use some of their powers, I think, you know, for shenanigans outside of actually fighting the big bad guys or anything, but I feel like that'd be a really fun concept. And then like a recurring number of NPCs, because it takes place on I want it to take place on a college campus because I feel like that would cause pandemonium in the funniest way possible. But at the same time, you know, like how most take place in high school or something like that. Excuse me. But yeah, I feel like something like that would be really, really fun. And I'm not sure what would... Yeah, what do you guys think of that kind of concept? I feel like that'd be super fun. And I've been taking inspiration of I kind of make up for the lack of fantasy-esque environments with really wacky characters, so I've been taking notes from all the cartoons I grew up watching to cartoons I found that I didn't really watch, but had been watching to kind of gain more character insight. And let me tell you, I found some wacky-ass characters. Oh, no. My half-orc bard still needs to be cured of an eldritch STI? What? Barry, what? Monster of the Week sounds cool. It's a weird story. That's all you have to say about the Eldritch STI, Barry? What was your half-orc doing? Jesus. I'd be down for that kind of campaign. I think it would be neat. I'll have to think about it. It's a concept. I haven't thought much about it, but I feel like that'd be kind of fun, actually. But we'd really have to... I'd really have to think more about it. Where should I start next? Why did I make the big, beefy barbarian character? Why did I make the beefy barbarian character who's nearly 7 foot? Why did I make it so he's a meatball? He's just scrunched up like a little meatball with all his little accessories. I can't draw this. I don't remember where I drew everything. Oh boy. Why did I do this? Why couldn't I have him crouching or something? Why did I have to have him maintain his sword like this? I like the pose. I like what I'm doing with it, having his sword rest on his knee as he's cleaning it or everything, but it was oh no. But along with the Monster of the Week campaign thing that I've been thinking of, I've also been thinking of more of my Vampire the Masquerade campaign. And that takes place in Las Vegas in the early 2000s, so you can just imagine the mayhem that my players could cause in an environment like that. I've been trying to flesh out the characters a bit more because all of these characters would be reoccurring for the most part, except for maybe a handful of them. But I've just never been a storyteller before, so I think it would just have to be me, considering improv characters. But no, I've been coming up with a lot of fun ideas and story points for the Vampire the Masquerade campaign I would really love to do. Like, playing Bloodlines 2 has brought my resurgence back with a vengeance with Vampire the Masquerade. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. Ah! Here we go. Okay. Gee, there was this idea I had for a wizard where they cast their spells on rocks and throw them to cast it. Pretty much just a gimmick is magical grenades. Wait, that sounds hilarious, Ignis. Oh no. He thought a nice girl really liked him and his music. Turns out she's a succubus and she basically was taking over his body. Oh god. That sounds terrifying. But it makes sense. Oh no! This was an improv, basically replacing my character. This was an improv campaign. Gotcha. As someone who is learning more about Vampire the Masquerade, I think a campaign of that would be so fun. I can only imagine how funny it would be playing a Malkavian. I've come up with a handful, I've come up with a few Malkavian characters for the campaign, and I'm really happy with, like, one of them was a former school teacher, and so her derangement, because every Malkavian has some kind of derangement, hers is that she sees everyone as, like, a kindergartner. So she'll basically, like, talk down at, like, the character's knees because she genuinely thinks she's talking to someone, you know, like a kid, you know? And so she's got this really motherly figure to her, but at the same time, it's just like, why is she talking to my niece? And such. And I don't want to make... I made a Malkavian, one of our Justicars. I think that's how they're pronounced. Not Scourges, but like basically the judge, jury, and executioner. I made a Malkavian for the Camarilla in this campaign, and I don't want to say too much about him because I'm still kind of tweaking him a little bit, but in terms of his appearance, do you guys remember those early 2000s hairstyles where it's like gelled to be spiked and stuff? Do you guys remember those early 2000 ones? Like the gelled spiked hair up? Yeah, that's him. And he's got an obsession with the color blue. With frosted tips, with blue frosted tips. You got it, Barry. You knew before I even said anything. He's just, the only thing that's not blue is like the leather jacket I want to give him and like ripped jeans, which I would make black. But everything else is like this ungodly shade of blue. It's like an intense shade of blue. Oh my gosh. Also, there's a giant sentient pumpkin bouncer at our party. What is going on in your campaign, Barry? I don't regret that era. Why do you think I put us in the early 2000s? Because I just know people would come up with some fun characters. And then I remember showing you guys Ingrid, my Samitsi character for that. So that's pretty fun. But the plot is pretty simplistic, but it would involve a handful of characters. So I would give chat, it would be version 4E, which falls more in line with the first Bloodlines, because that game takes place in like the end of 2004, going into 2005, if I remember correctly. And yeah, so I would be using the version 4E since that was before the Second Inquisition. And so I would give chat the ability to pick the characters that they wanted within like the main one, but then characters from other clans would also be showing up who might be non-existent, potentially, or should be extinct, or something like that. So that's an idea that I've been playing around with, too. So I've been coming up with a handful of characters. And I'm really happy with how some of them are turning out, and some plot twists I've been coming up with along the way. And the plot itself would be able to involve characters who don't want to be fledglings, who don't want to be new vampires, but they want to be, you know, they don't want to be sired immediately or anything like that, while also involving characters that do want to be fledglings. It would involve all of those, so I think I've got a good story that would involve those. And then I'd give everyone cheat sheets if they aren't fledglings, like if they've been in Las Vegas for a while and know the Camarilla rules and stuff like that, they would be able to, I'd give them a cheat sheet of which characters they would know, what type of info they would know, and stuff like that. So I wouldn't give them, like, the whole character sheet, but I'd be like, you'd probably know this, kind of thing. But give it to them ahead of time, so that way they can still roleplay if they felt like it. That kind of stuff. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And of course it takes place in Vegas, so it's like... Yeah, that meme that I showed you guys yesterday, the Let It Ride one, that's basically one of the NPCs that I made. 17 Black, let it ride! That's like one of my favorite shorts now. So you best bet your booty if that campaign actually sets off, I'm gonna be drawing that character acting like that. Scarcely played TTRPGs in general, but I would come up with ideas for a campaign that'll probably never happen. Oh, I have been doing that with my Vampire the Masquerade campaign. Vampire gambling, yay! Yep, exactly. So, I've been getting inspiration from a lot of different settings and characters and such, and it's been a lot of fun coming up with stuff. Yeah, I was trying to get some inspiration from other stuff, and I totally forgot that there was a Vampire the Masquerade campaign that came out, a game that came out in the late 90s called Redemption, and I was looking into that too, and I totally forgot that they pronounced Bruja in that, so it threw me through a loop when, after the character that you play as gets turned, his name is Christoph, gets turned, there's just like, ah, yes, fellow Bruja, and I was like, what? But I believe it's officially pronounced Bruja. At least all the other games have been pronouncing it Bruja, so... But, like, that's crazy. Bruja. Almost sounds like bruise. Let me see. I wonder if I should start getting the sword. I don't want to get too much of the armor, because I want to keep those parts separate. Alright. I think I got the sword part pretty straight. It's the hilts that I've tilted a little strangely. It's on the eraser, that's why. Oh boy. Okay, that works. I think. That's close enough. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get this sword done real quick. Okay, so, and then I got one more line. I need one more line here. Oops. Let's make it its own thing. Ugh. I'm not feeling all that great. I wish I was feeling better for you guys. I'm sorry I'm not. Okay, will there be a skateboarding gang of fledgling vampires? Like the typical mid-2000s skateboarder group you'd see on every show back then. No, but I do have something else planned. Gotta have a boss encounter in the middle of a Smash Mouth concert? Oh, hell yeah. No, I've come up with a handful of things, but those are pretty creative ideas, I'm not gonna lie. Don't be giving me too many ideas now. I gotta put a limit somewhere. Those actually kind of sound sick, though, I'm not gonna lie. But I do kind of have a skater dude-esque character, too. But yeah, it's mostly just the setting. I told my friend group, because I mentioned to them before that I thought it would be really fun to have something take place in Vegas. And so they were like, yeah, that idea sounds kind of cool. And so I was mentioning, like, you know, this means that if none of you are parachuting out of a building in an Elvis costume, I'm gonna be upset, right? And they're like, oh, don't worry. We got you. So, that's the dream. What did I draw? What is down there? Hold on. I was like, I know it's the belt, but like, is... Oh, okay, I see it now. Okay, I was like, what patterns am I drawing by the belt? I couldn't remember. Put that on the sword by accident, like a dumbass. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. trying to figure out where everything else is. I'm gonna take the sword away for a second here, because I need to draw this hand. Huh? Sorry, I'm not saying anything. I'm trying to get this real quick. That works. A return with pasta. Oh, hell yeah, dude. What kind of pasta you got? I forgot I had this on here. What'd you make? Yeah, we all need to know what pasta you made, dude. The chat wants to know. If you feel like saying, of course. But who wouldn't want to show off their pasta?
Think we take too much, then you can sacrifice yourself. Don't push your values onto the crowd.
Oh wait, no, don't draw that. Oh, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that. I need to open the, I need to, oh, I almost fucked up. Whoops. Don't want to do that. Alright, so then we can erase the parts of the sword we don't need. Okay. I think I'm doing all right with this. Yay. All right, so let's get the smaller pieces on here. Because I know that's Matrix's, that's part of his body right there. Actually, don't draw those there. Hold on. I can't type today. Jesus criminy. Hold on. And I'm drawing so much that my poor mouse is shutting down, like going to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think I really only have enough energy to do the line art today. Maybe get some of the basic colors in. But, I don't really know how much I can do today. I apologize. I'm starting to feel a little bit tired. But we'll see. Penne and a garlic basil. Ooh, that sounds... in a garlic basil tomato sauce. That sounds really good right now. If I wasn't feeling ickish, that would feel really good. I'm a fiend for pasta. I would do unspeakable things for pasta. God damn. Pasta over here just like, well, let's not get crazy. I don't know what I'm doing for dinner tonight. I don't know what I'm probably just having bread. I'm not gonna lie. Don't push yourself, take care of yourself. Yeah, no, thank you. I appreciate it. I wish I could... hopefully I can get enough sleep and rest to where... by Sunday, where we play some more Vampire the Masquerade, we can go from there. So... I picked up on that Evantress reference. Well, let's not get hasty. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's wrong with you? I love it. I already had poutine. Oh, hell yeah, Barley. No, it's been devoured whole. Oh no. Oh no. I'm glad that you guys picked up on that reference. Let me see. Start getting some armor pieces. I made that tiny compared to, well, I mean, I guess compared to Matrix, it is tiny. I'm talking about the gold piece he's got around, and I'm just like, wow, I made that really small, and I'm looking at the actual reference, and I'm like, oh, I see why now. Matrix is fucking huge, man. It's really funny. Barry, please. This isn't my character. I will say, fun fact, Matrix is the himbo of the group because Matrix has a -2 in intelligence. Matrix has a -2 in intelligence. It's... Jareth took all the smart brain cells because Jareth has like a +4 in intelligence, and then Matrix has... it's all in strength, man. Alright. Let me get the smaller pieces here. Was it? You broke every rib I had. Gods, you were strong then. I love all the Evantris references you guys did. Matrix gives me wholesome Gideon vibes. Yeah, Matrix is that kind of character who, wants the party to stay together and is like, Matrix is like, listen, we're all in this together. Like, he would sing and dance that 100%. That's just Matrix. He's just there. He's there for making sure everybody is safe. He's like, oh, new party? Oh, do we know where we are? Because it's a Curse of Strahd campaign. So he's like, oh, do I know anything that's going on? No. Am I here for the vibes? Yes. Am I here to make sure no one kills one another? Also yes. Which, thankfully, no one has wanted to kill another person in our party, so that's good. But yeah, fun fact, Matrix can't read, and is currently trying to hide it from the rest of the group that he can't read. So when Jareth was trying to pass around a book about vampires, just being like, does anyone else want to actually read this book? Matrix was like, no, I'm good. I already read through it. Yeah, this information's great. Oh, it's so good. Hold on, I gotta stretch. Muscle strong must mean brain is strong too, for it is the strongest muscle. We need to have a smart barbarian one of these days, but yeah, Matrix is not it. And you know what? That's okay, because we love Matrix. Matrix powered through a really difficult fight we had, and I was just like, thank fuck, Matrix, because I ran out of spells. So, it was a fun time. It was great. Hold on, my music paused. Give it a second. That's gonna be a fantastic running gag. Hey Matrix, what's that sign say? Oh, poor Matrix. The DM better force a moment where Matrix is forced to read a book. I hope so. Do you guys remember, what was it, back in elementary school where we would all read, or even in high school, elementary, middle, and high school, where we would all read excerpts from a short story that we were reading, or a part of the textbook, and there would always be that one guy who we think legitimately just didn't know how to read because they'd be reading so slow, like, in the beginning there was this was like shit like that. I was like and you would just sit there seething, because it's like, I would have been done reading this if I could just read it in my head by now. Not to be mean, but it was like, we all had that moment, right? There was always that one person, right? I'm not going crazy. But it was like, I don't mean to be mean, but like that happened, right? Yep, the one guy was my cousin. And he graduated high school without ever learning how to read. What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read. It's not Oh, it's repeating my music. Hold on. Uh-oh. Give me a second. It's repeating my music. Give me a second. Why is it doing that? There we go. New music. Alright, I don't know why it was doing that. That was weird. But yeah, I hope so. Our DM's actually really nice in terms of trying to incorporate our stuff into the campaigns and such. So I feel like he would definitely do that if you know, we approached him and be like, hey, could we do something like this? Or he'll catch it, like maybe you wanted to do something one campaign, but just because of everything that was happening, it just didn't happen, just didn't come to be. So he would be like, okay, well, next time we'll make that the first thing that we do or something like that. So he really catches on to that kind of stuff. He's great. He's doing a really good job. It's making the campaign just way more fun when you have a DM that listens like that. So he even came to me asking if I had any constructive criticism about his DMing, and I didn't really. It was more so just my own personal things regarding the story themselves rather than how he was storytelling it, if that makes sense. So yeah, that makes it way more fun. And it's really fun when everyone's invested too. Like, I've been in some campaigns here and there where it's like not everyone just feels invested in the story or anything like that, and so then you're just kind of there like, oh, you know what I mean? So that's what makes this one like super fun. Like, we all joke around and stuff like that, but when we want to do an actual roleplay section, everyone seems to be in on it and involved and everything. It's really fun. I remember in one campaign, this is a different campaign than the one I'm talking about. Felix was also a player in that one, and our characters just did not like each other at all. And so we had this giant fight. We had this big fight. And our characters did. We had this big fight, and then when we were actually yelling at each other, and then when there was a pause in whoever was yelling or talking or anything like that, we both just started laughing. Because I like doing that kind of stuff. I like getting into the roleplay stuff. I could just copy and paste this. I'm an idiot. So I like it when all the players get involved in that. I've had campaigns ruined because people would just not listen to the DM. Oh no. I'm fine with people asking questions and stuff like that, but when it's just, you're just not paying attention or something like that, I'm like, no. One campaign I was in, a key member had to leave, and there was one who was herding the cats. That was our party. Oh no. Oh no. I love it when I get the chance to roleplay in D&D. It's so fun, and we get the ability to do that a lot. And we've actually in the 4 sessions that we've had so far. I mean, to be fair, our sessions have lasted like, let's see, 5, 3. They've lasted like 7 hours though. We've had 4 campaigns that have lasted like 6 to 7 hours, so they're long campaigns. But the fact that we can all, like, I'm invested in the story, I'm invested in our characters. It's just with the Curse of Strahd, I think we're still getting some stuff ready. So there are some NPCs where I've been more invested in the player to player interactions than like the player to NPC interactions, because we just haven't had. We've been going from like one place to another place so far, so I haven't had an emotional connection with an NPC yet, but that was the only criticism I gave him, but that was just because it's, you know, we're leading up to more character interactions and stuff with NPCs a little more later down the line once we kind of establish what's happening a little bit more. And so, yeah, but it had nothing to do with the actual DM. That's not anything he's doing, because he's doing a great job. He made me cry. He made almost all of us cry during one of the sessions, And because of just like how emotional it was, and we were just like, bro, this is like the second session. What are you doing? So it was fun. It was a fun time. Vibes. I love it when a story makes me cry. Yeah. So, but I strive to be a storyteller like that for D&D or for like that Monster of the Week thing that I was mentioning before, or you know, that takes place in the human world, but you gain magical items that turn you into your D&D characters to fight enemies and stuff like that. And my Vampire the Masquerade campaign, I just strive to come up with fun, memorable characters that and roleplay them correctly, you know, so people get invested in it. Yeah, no, I have a lot of fun with that. I hope I can do some characters justice. I think I might have fucked myself over. Uh-oh. No, never mind. I think I'm good. No. Hold on. I'm gonna make the spike just a little bit taller. My favorite thing was killing my player's favorite NPC. Why? Why would you do that? Oh no, what was the context for that travesty? Oh no. I tried my hand at DMing before and I do like it, but man, there's a lot of planning. I know, that's why I'm trying to think of stuff now before I do anything involving actually doing a campaign. Because I want to make sure it's good. I want to make sure it's solid. Okay, let me erase what I don't need real quick. Sorry, I'm sorry. It's like I'm talking and then I realize I stopped talking because I'm trying to draw. I apologize. Sometimes I'm in focus mode and I'm just like, man, I can't wait to get this part done, so I'm so sorry if I'm just not saying anything. Oh man, maybe streaming today was a bad idea. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry guys. I am not with it today. Let me see. To make them feel... We've already listened to this song a handful of times. Hold on. What can we listen to next? We can listen to this. Because I like this song. I'm enjoying myself. Oh, that's good. I'm glad, at the very least. Also, chat, for you guys sticking around and everything. Seriously, thank you for just being very nice and understanding that I'm not feeling the greatest. And, you know, for just being very nice and not just very understanding if today's a little wonky of a day because I'm just not feeling the greatest. As well as, like, just being very respectful in here, too. Seriously, I can't express it enough. So, you know, seriously, like, thank you guys. Yeah, I still enjoy hanging out. I'm glad. I just realized it's 3 a.m. Where did my night go? Oh my god, Darcy. If you need to sleep, I totally get it if you need to skedaddle, but, yeah, no, I appreciate you guys sticking around no matter the time of day or anything like that, but yeah, if you need to skedaddle, please do. At least it wasn't... What was it? At least it wasn't as chaotic as last night's Animal stream. That was fucking crazy. Felix! It's your boy! Oh my god! Oh my gosh, guys, it's Felix! I've mentioned that this is Felix's character before, but yeah, for those of you who are just joining and don't know, Mad Phoenix is my friend Felix, and this is their character Matrix, and they're awesome. I've been sick all day, and I'm surprised. I don't know. I was fine after like 4:30, but yeah, I had been like throwing up on an empty stomach, so like all day. And then by 4:30 I was fine. It was like a flip of a switch, and other than potentially like my stomach trying to be mean, we're pretty good otherwise. But so I don't think I'm gonna be on much longer, just so that way I can get some rest. But I do want to try and at least get the line art of Matrix done and maybe some base colors. But yeah, I finished Matrix. Here, I can show you the Jareth one I did. Hold on. This is Jareth. Let me put it under a gray so you can actually see it a little better. But yeah, so we finished that, but I hope you're doing well, Felix. Yeah, I had to take today off. It was like 15 minutes after I was supposed to be at work, and I was still like at the toilet throwing up, and I had to text my supervisor and just be like, I don't know what happened. I was feeling so good yesterday. So lately I feel my sleep schedule moved from 1 to 2 to 4 to 5 a.m., but I still get up at the same time. Darcy, no. Valid, I hope you feel better. I hope so too. I'm hoping to finish up the line art and, like I said, some base coloring for Matrix here, and then we'll go from there. Let me flashbang, just as a heads up, chat. White background. But yeah, I'm working on Matrix, but I've been cutting them out of the background, but this is what I have the bases for Jerome and Sharster done. I just don't have the details, but this is what Davin kind of looks like. I'm gonna extend it so I can get his leg after this too, but yeah, this is what Davin looks like and everything. So hey, took me way too long to draw this hand, but we don't have to talk about that, okay? But I do like the head angle that I gave him. I don't normally do head angles like that, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. But yeah, I like that pose for a brooding paladin. Yeah. There's a little more story to the pose itself, but I'm gonna have our player talk about it when we get to that. Hopefully our session is still good to go for Saturday. I've been looking forward to it. I hope that my stomach bug does not return Saturday, but we've been doing all right for now, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm trying to get Matrix done here, and I'm adding like a shit ton of layers. There's so many layers. Because I'm still gonna try the lineless style too. But Felix, I was trying to say, like, because I put Matrix in this position, basically having him, you know, like all his limbs close to his body and everything, and so I was trying to draw the metal piece of the armor like on the belt or everything, that circle piece on it, and I was just like, God, I made that really small. And then I looked at the reference that I drew of Matrix, and I looked at it and I was like, that is small. I forgot how like beefy I made the guy. I think Barry over here likes your character too, by the way, Felix. Every time I've moved over to that picture, it's been hilarious. It's been something like that. Be nice, chat. Be nice. Be courteous of Matrix. Always need a good himbo. Exactly. Exactly, Barry. Exactly. I was also making the comment to chat, Felix, on how we were just like, oh my gosh, we can't play Matrix or Jareth until they're in a campaign together. And now that they're in a campaign together, they've barely interacted with one another. Like, we need to fix that. We need to fix that real bad. But unfortunately, we've had too much, like, Twilight-esque interactions with Daven and Jareth unexpectedly. And then you've been interacting more with Jerome, especially after the whole Jekyll Hyde-esque incident that happened earlier too. So it's like, we really need time to have these two interact. Because that was the entire point of them being in the campaign together. And that didn't happen. So, but I'm still having so much fun with the campaign. I was talking about some stuff that was happening during the campaign, and how I'm really enjoying this group. It seems like all the group is involved in it, and that's what makes it really, really fun. Oh no. Matrix trails Jareth because he thinks the poor wizard's gonna kill himself by accident. I mean, to be fair, I've been knocked out in almost every single interaction and almost every single fight we've been involved in. But yeah, no, Matrix has come in clutch like a handful of times. Felix had like one of the best rolls I'd ever seen in a fight, which was really good because we were all out of spells and we were having some problems, and here comes Felix with like the best roll I've ever seen. It was like max everything. It was crazy. Felix had to take a picture of it and everything because it was like, I got everything. Oh, it was so good. But oh, it was a fun time. So now we're talking about just character interactions in various D&D campaigns and stuff like that, and how I like doing the roleplay aspects of things. And you play along with it so well. I was talking about Priska and Qualon's fight where we were like near yelling at each other, but whenever there was a break of the character yelling, we both just started cracking up.
It's crowded on the weekdays from April to May.
But yeah, it's been a fun time. My crit with nearly max damage was glorious. I was screaming. It was so good. I want Matrix to have to read for a critical plot moment. This poor boy's gotta learn how to read first. Please, I know. I did mention the characters don't know that Matrix can't read because Matrix has been hiding it, but I did tell chat that we as the players know Matrix can't read. So, but I mentioned how Matrix has been trying to hide it from everybody, and we almost had a moment like that with the vampire book that Sharster found, and then Jareth was just kind of like, does anyone else want to read this? And Matrix is like, no, I'm good. I already read it. It's fine. Like, such good stuff in there, you know, shit like that. I just realized I could probably do a square tool for this, because I don't want to mess up this too much. That's the eraser, that's why I'm an idiot. I'm so tired, guys. I need to stop. Okay, let's move it around. Yeah, I've come to realize I cannot freehand squares. I've come to realize this unfortunate reality. So I'm gonna use all the tools at my disposal. Well, let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna take the entire reference out so I can. Oh, yeah, that's bad. Well, it's also kind of at an angle too, because the entire sword's at an angle. It's fun playing my reckless character recklessly, sprinting through 7 guys to rescue a family from goblins. Oh, exact. That sounds like something Matrix would do. Hell yeah, Barley, I love being the one who robs, who runs to the front lines immediately. Yes. Matrix has been doing that. And unfortunately, we've had some pretty ranged enemy attacks lately, like that one zombie that had that mist. I'm a dex fighter. I'm a dodge as hell to backseat. Hell yeah. Plus, Wild Magic Barbarian just causes so much chaos. It's fun to see what happens with our rage. Oh yeah, the Wild Magic bit. Oh my god, I kind of forgot about that. You've had some interesting interactions with the Wild Magic so far. Okay, what if we did that? I'm sorry, Matrix, the sword is still gonna look a little wonky. Okay. Okay. I think that's good enough. Oh. That was weird. That was weird. Oh. Oh no. Huh? Oh. I'm so stupid. I was like, where's what? I don't know where what is anymore. Matrix is a path of Wild Magic Barbarian, so every rage causes a random effect. Exactly. The last one was a radiant beam that shoots from the chest, and I could reactivate it each turn. That's right. Didn't you make it look like an illusion with the opalescent veins going around Matrix, if I remember correctly? I know that's a thing that it does anyway, but or is it just like a thing in the chest, just like whoosh? Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, Matrix is a really fun character and definitely comes in clutch when we need him the most. The Care Bear stare. Oh no. Oh no. Let me see. But yeah, we've had some pretty fun interactions go on with all of our characters so far, and I'm excited to see more. But we kind of still have our niches at the moment, so I'm hoping when we get more into the story that more other characters interact and stuff like that, and we'll get there for sure. Because we need to know about Sharster and the mouse. Because the mouse bit is hilarious. But we'll get there in due time. It's only like our 4th session, or we're going into our 5th session, so it's not like it's vital that we all have important character interactions right at the start, you know? So I'm excited to see where everything else goes, because, yeah, this group has been very, very fun. And then Felix's campaign is almost over. So I'm excited to see where that goes. I'm very excited to see where that goes. Every rage is a disco. Party hardy! What my... Oh no, not another Evantress reference. Well, what are you talking about? What mice in the carpet? I love that bit so much. When I was cracking up when that happened. Give me a second. What mice in the carpet? You know what I think the problem is something here. I'm not sure how to... It's a little better. It still looks weird, but I'll take it. God, I love Evantress so much. I need to get back to listening to it. I do too. I've been getting nothing but the animations lately, and those have been really, really fun to listen to. But I strive to have that much comedy. I strive to be that funny. Maybe if I used... Hold on. What are these? Ah, I forgot to make that the armor. Oops. Uh-oh. Oh. Hold on, I'm stupid. Give me a second. Put that on the wrong layer. Whoops. Give me a sec. Matrix, why do you have to have so many layers? Why? Okay. Alright, we're good now. I overreacted just a little bit, but it's fine. I'm five episodes into Root. I adored their Edge of Midnight game, but it's been on hiatus for a bit. Gotcha. See, I don't know too much about it. Really, most of the D&D that I've been involved in terms of talking,